Welcome to Quarter Inch Team. It's me, Angela. You're in my sewing room. I'm so glad you're here. Happy Monday. Oh, God. Stupid glasses. It's my ears. My ears are not level. So, yeah. Okay. Don't be distracted by that. All right. What are we going to do today? We're going to do a couple things. You're going to be some of you are going to be very, very excited when you see what I managed to find and pull out. But we're just going to work on, I just needed a break. And so I came in and we're just going to trim up the rest of these flying geese because I didn't have time to get to them yesterday. I didn't. We did our live and which was fantastic. Fantastic. I had so much fun yesterday. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun looking at all your projects and the way that you've taken the projects that I've been working on and kind of made them your own or changed them up. Oh, just so much fun. And by the time we were done with that, then I got going on other things. I got the ironing under control. I got the ironing and the laundry under control yesterday, which is a big win for me. It didn't used to get away from me the way that it does, but lately. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna work on trimming these flying geese. But are you ready? Hold on to your summer hats. Pulled out. I found the old spinning mat. However, I haven't really used it very much, so it's a little sticky. It feels like, and I still would like what I'm on the hunt for now. I mean, not really hunt, just on the budget hunt for is a smaller one. I'd like a little one. I think I'd like a little one. Anyway. So we're going to work on trimming the rest of these up so that, God willing, we can sew them together here sometime soon. Yeah. And now some of them I'm trying to separate because they got, as we were, Steve worked all weekend on this sewing room. All weekend on this sewing room. Getting the camera stuff adjusted and getting the lights all moved and getting... But we swept the floor. So, big win there. Lost my train of thought. So I didn't really get back in here and do much. I think I'm doing these wrong. I just feel like I'm not doing it the same way twice. You know, so 2.5 inches down. So, and we want to make sure we have 1/4 inch at the top. So, I don't know, let's see here. Maybe I have it too close to me. 2.5. How's your Monday going? What did you do today? I had an appointment with a client who didn't show up this morning. And gosh, if there's just Okay, I just figured out that I did that one wrong. Because I don't really want... I want to make sure I preserve... I want to make sure I have a quarter... I want to make sure that I am leaving, obviously, a quarter of an inch down here so that I don't lose that point. Okay. All right. Oh, dear me. That one's already done. So anyway, yesterday's live was so much fun, and I'm so excited about the stuff that we have coming up. Holy cow. Holy cow. So excited. So what we didn't talk about was, what are we going to do for the month of September? Just thinking about it and thinking about it. I just don't know. Because as soon as this is done, it will be September. And I don't want to do another table topper. I should have been counting these. How did I get so many of these things trimmed? I don't remember trimming this many. Is this all of them? I guess so. Maybe I was more efficient yesterday than I realized. Okay. Scrappy. Okay, here we go. Now we're into the mess. Okay. Well, I will say... I kind of did it again. I kind of wanted more down there. I gotta find that. This is what I was using yesterday. I like this because it's already at 4.5, and all my cuts left me really like a quarter of an inch to the bottom. And now that I'm doing it freehand, it's not leaving me that. Okay, ready? Yeah, I'm going to need the smaller one because that takes too long. Okay. Did I do the 2.5 side? I did. Yeah, because I said I did it too tight. Okay, let's just leave those right there. All right, let's go. Let's go. Excuse me. I guess we'll know for sure when we, okay, now we're getting annoyed. Because now I got the bottom mat. I shouldn't have the bottom mat on there. I'm getting myself confused. Oh, it's spinning. I don't know, guys. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Yep, and 2.5. Well, not really. She's probably gonna have to get redone. Excuse me. discovered something over the weekend. I discovered it kind of by accident. The slight issue I was having. But I finally figured out what that was. And then I discovered that I really hadn't been drinking as much water as I really thought I was. And I think I drink a lot of water. Yeah, they are. Okay. 2.5. Oh. This one basically is 4.5, so we're not gonna... The mouse. I'm grabbing for the mouse. I drink a pretty good amount of water, but the last couple of weeks, those of you that are regulars have discovered, I've been drinking a lot of like iced coffee, and I've been drinking like iced tea with lunch, or a little bit of Diet Pepsi with lunch, or whatever. And I have my coffee in the morning, and then I have a sparkling water after my coffee. And I think that I was carrying around my water cup all day, but I really wasn't drinking it. And I would find myself realizing that I really hadn't had very much water. Which, ladies, leads to all manner of problems. Okay? It leads to all manner of problems. However, what I really discovered was that you have to turn that ruler around 17 times before it works. Okay, what I really discovered was you really have to drink the water. It makes a huge difference. You have no idea how much your body needs it. It's just got to have it. And sorry, I need to get the smaller version of this. Put it on the list. So yeah, you gotta do that. Gotta drink your water. And one thing that I think also happens as women get older, or as people, I'm sure happens to men too. I noticed this with my grandmother. She'd have a cup of water, in the kitchen or whatever, and she'd take sips from it all day long. Sips. A sip here, a sip there. And that's not giving your body the water that it needs. And she had constant issues that come from not drinking enough water, if you know what I mean. So please make sure that you drink your water, and drink it. You should, drink a couple of bottles of water a day. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. That's my PSA for today. You're welcome. Okay. Okay. Oh, now we're cooking along. Look, it's almost all done. Some of you are like, yeah, lady, you could have finished these a month ago. My gosh. Well, not really a month, because we haven't started the project, but a considerable amount of time it's taken me just to trim these stupid things up. But I did master the 4-up flying geese. I was pretty pleased with that. Huh? Okay. Let's do like this. Oh my gosh. This. This. And it rained most of the day. Which was fine. Fine with me. It really was. During like on a Monday like today, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I'm in here. I'm working anyway, so it doesn't. Okay. So the question is, what shall we do for the month of September? I don't know. Do I feel like making a wall hanging again, or do we want to do something kind of cutesy? Maybe we want to do a bunch of smaller projects. What do I feel like doing? What are you doing? What are you going to work on in September? Something harvesty would be kind of fun. Two and a half. Oops, 2.5. I think I want to take a little bit off this side first. Just a smidge. Okay, now let's do our cut. Actually, an idea is coming to me. At the quilt show that I went to in Daytona, 2 years ago. I had bought an applique. I bought like an applique of the month project, but I haven't actually finished any of them because I think at that time I was really in a little bit over my head. Actually, I think I was probably in a lot over my head. So, let's do this first. Let's do the 4.5 quick while we're here. So, I'm thinking that I might be ready to start one of those. I mean, I've done what always scared me was, I always thought like applique had to be completely sewn on. That was why after I signed up for it, I was like, what have you done? Because I didn't really understand that you don't really have to sew, especially don't have to really sew anything by hand if you don't want to. So what I'm thinking, 2.5. What I'm thinking is maybe we'll do one of those. Maybe we'll pull out the October and we'll do it. Let's start the September. Let's do that. We'll just start there. We'll start there with that. And then we'll see what happens. Can you guys still see okay? Are you digging the new setup? Pretty cool. Huh? We're not done yet. We're not done yet. But we're having fun. Okay. Wow, this one was really, holy Moses. So back to you. What did you do today? What did you do with the rest of yesterday? We putzed around the house. I did the laundry. I did the ironing. Steve was in here doing stuff. And took Minnie around for a little ride in the golf car, which we call Minnie's car. So we did that. That's really about it. It was a good kind of chill Sunday. And then tonight I've got appointments that are going to go a little bit late. Okay. Oh my gosh. The last two. I better count and make sure I got them all. Okay. The mat spins, Angela. You don't have to turn everything around. Goodness. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4.5, and now 2.5. Let's take a little more off the top here. So that we can leave some of this. I should have brought my ruler with the easy grip ruler. God, I love that thing. This one was really janky. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to 1, 2.5. Way off. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to get these on. Get this border on. I know the flying geese. Just doing the stupid flying geese border seems like it's been an 8-part series, doesn't it? Okay, now let's do this side here. One, 2, 3. Okay, 4.5, and then we're done. Okay. That. Oh no. Oh, I lifted it up. Okay, so now here's the dilemma that you guys can help me with. Most of them now, because we did the scrappy method, and I am going to use, although I have to find it first because I've still not found everything from what we've worked around. I have looked at some of the sampler quilt patterns. So I'm trying to figure that out. Like what sampler pattern, what sampler block, sampler quilt. What sampler quilt, project we want to do. But I'm not there yet. Because, man, there's a lot. Gosh. So the question is, most of them are, they're scrappy like this. Um, however, some I have are the same, pattern. The the wings are the same. So this is too big. You're too big. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time kind of thinking on this. However, I just don't want, obviously the same as everybody. I don't want the same stuff, right next to each other. I don't know why I'm doing it like this, because this really isn't going to tell me much, is it? Unless I'm watching that side. We've already got one like this. Okay. Now you. 1, 2, 3. 3. You can go there. 4. 5. And that's going to be, let's just put you in set just a little bit, just in case. I'm trying to make sure that when this is actually strung together, that it's not going to be, I'm not going to have stuff close together. Oh, shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You can go there. You can go there. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, now we're at 25, 26, 27. Oh no. Somebody flew the coop. All right, well, we're going to have to make one more. That's okay. We're going to have to make one more. Let's see. What time is it? I don't know. Okay. Shall we sew for a couple minutes? Want to? Okay, let's move you back over here by the sewing machine. And now, let's just sew some of these together. Okay, ready? I think this is going to be cute. Can you guys see? Can you guys still see? Pardon my back. Sorry. Sorry. How was the weather by you today? My mom lives in Southern California, and it's been so hot. Like 100 degrees hot. Yeah. Okay, so I probably could have done a slightly better job on this. So I'll have to watch some more tutorials on the actual trimming of flying geese. And some of you who are my master quilters said you basically just use a straight ruler and just make sure that you've got a 1/4 inch, you know. However, I don't know. We'll have to see. Although, you know, I kind of jumped in and started sewing, and I just realized that I should probably check like the pattern and make sure I'm doing this right, because I think that there's a layout that includes the border, and for some reason I just thought I was going to sew the whole flock together. The whole flock, because they're geese. Look, you don't come here for the jokes, so take what you can get. All right, let's see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 7. Do we really need, Angela, did you really need to go to the book for that? There's 28 divided by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my bobbin's going to run out. In which case, that's probably not a great idea. Did you see my clippers? I just saw them. I just saw the tip of them. Oh. Okay. That can't go there. All right. So what did I say? 6, 5, 2 more. Six. What did I say about the bobbin? Although there technically was enough on there. But you know what? I think the last time I was in here, chicken that. Okay. All right. Now, you. It's not threaded. Hang on. Always when you say, "Oh, I'll just sew for 5 minutes." Okay. Okay, you're on. All right. But I still have to make one more. One stinking more. Oh my goodness. And you know the problem? I don't know if I put enough background fabric. Oh, where did it go? It's my own fault because... Come on. Yesterday, stuff was going everywhere. Somebody was asking about did I mention that one of our neighbors said that they saw a coyote up along the back of I always thought it was called a watershed, but it's a drainage reservoir or a runoff reservoir or a big green space that holds water. I don't know. Everybody calls it something different around here, so I've stopped calling it a watershed because I don't know if that's right either. Anyway. Last week, a neighbor sent a message down and she said that they had seen a coyote up on the ridge, the kind of the berm of the big space that holds water. But we have not seen one. And at night, I mean, we never, first of all, Minnie never, she doesn't go, even when she goes outside to pee, she just doesn't go very far from me or from Steve. She just doesn't, she's not a wanderer. You know what I mean? She'll wander 10 feet, across the grass. That's really about the extent of it. But my fear is that the coyotes would smell her or see her or whatever and, come into the yard. They're yucky. They're just... Okay. Now... Well, maybe I should just keep sewing these. Maybe I should just sew, 30. Maybe I should just get one more row done. Are those famous last words if you're a quilter? Just one more row. One. Just gonna do one more row. This is, I don't know about you, but this is the part of a project where I inevitably start messing stuff up. Because I grab something or I change something at the last minute and I don't stop to remember why I had done it, originally a particular way. And then I get my patterns mixed up or, the patterns in the fabric or the colors, too close together that you don't really want. So... I'm really trying to be careful not to do that. Let's see. The only thing that's really throwing me on this is the fact that, I did... Oh, so far so good. Okay. Alright. Let's put you down here. you in the middle here and break up some of this brown. Okay, so I think I'm going to pull out the applique thing. We'll just take a peruse through it tomorrow. We'll just take a peruse through it tomorrow and see if we think that we can do it. And then tell me what you're working on in the month of September. So instead of me telling you what I'm going to do, tell me what you're working on in the month of September. And then I'll be able to kind of find a project from that. How's that? 3, 6. Yeah, let's do it that way. And then what? This? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, let's just stick it in the middle. No, can't do that. Okay. Okay? Okay. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and lucky number 7. You're going down here. I'm glad I got this done because I'm hoping, I really would like to get this on tomorrow. I'd love to get it on tonight, but okay. Maybe I have my tension on too tight or something, I don't know. But when I try to piece, chain piece, my thread always, once I pull away, my thread undoes itself. Every single time. Okay, let's see. Let's have you take a look here. Tell me what you think. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. Okay, oh wow. All right, ladies and gents. I hope you had a fantastic day. I hope you have a fabulous evening. I messed that up. I hope you have a fantastic evening and a fabulous morning. I will see you tomorrow. Tell me in the comments what you are going to work on in September. Like what project, it used to be that September was like back to school, but now everybody's already back to school. Like almost everybody's back to school in August. And so, I don't know, I guess we could do a back to school thing. I don't really have, I have nobody that I really am excited about doing a back to school thing with. But if you guys want to do it, I'm in. I'm going to pull out the applique piece tonight. We'll take a little gander at that tomorrow. Uh-oh. We have to reset that. And then we're going to get this border on. So today was just really kind of a chat and sew. I'm so glad you came by. Let's just fix this one little thing right here. Because it didn't catch it. Okay. There we go. She's on. Good to be a cute party hat. No? Just a cute border. I think it's going to be a really cute border. I'm excited to put it on tomorrow. I love you guys. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, only a 1/4 inch seam. Love you. See you tomorrow. Bye.